Good afternoon, happy Monday to everybody. Welcome back to American Truck Simulator. Gaming with Sleepy Gamer, LeVar, Norwegian Vikings. What is up, guys? It is the night before Washington, and also 135 has been released fully today. If you are not already got it downloaded, you can do that right from Steam. Dylan, what is up? Thanks for joining in. And right now we are sitting here in the Dales, and our first load is going to be going over to Ontario. So we're going to be going across I-84, and we do have the SES 389 out today, along with Pete 379 JP's accessory mod. Hey Tom, how's it going? Underneath the hood we have a Cat 34060 engine, 550 horsepower, 18-speed transmission. We got some farm supplies on the wagon today, and this is the Maximizer from Droa Modding. And without any further waiting, let's climb into the truck, get her fired up, and get moving. Not bad for a Monday, Dylan. Not bad. Don't forget, if you guys do want to try to win a copy of the Washington DLC from me, make sure you watch the video link that is down in the description. That will take you to a gleam.io page in order to be entered for the contest. No subscriptions are required. However, I would appreciate if you do subscribe. Hey, Brenton, how's it going today?
Use the left lane, then turn left. Turn left.
135 was released fully earlier today, Sleepy Gamer. Yes, this is a mod trailer, LeVar. If you go to blog.scsoft.com, it will go through the majority of the changes, and there is a lot. 135 is a huge update. Yeah, 135 for ETS2 actually came out last week. And hopefully that bridge will be open tomorrow to get over into Washington. The one that we get up here for Kennewick, that one will be open. I'm curious what other bridges are actually going to open up in Portland and Astoria. Anthony, how's it going today? If you're looking for the changelog, you are going to want to go to blog.scsoft.com, and there will be links in there. The blog posting from today will have a lot of information on it, and well, actually more towards the bottom of that, but there's also going to be a link in there for the full changelog that was mentioned during the public beta blog post. Give me a moment here, guys. I got some light coming in behind me. I got to get rid of that very quickly. TrackIR and sunlight, not a very good combination. It does not like it. Well, 135 is fully released. A lot of changes have taken place. There's a new modular for trucks, so unless the trucks are updated for 1.35, they may not work. So the ones that I know right now are updated. The Volvo VNL update by Gelman, all of GTM's trucks are updated, and Viper's Peterbilt. Beyond that, I have no idea. Trailers will also need to be updated because metallic paint jobs are now available. The full changelog will be at blog.scsoft.com. I have Sissel's Trailer Pack USA installed, but that's the only pretty much AI traffic mod that I am running. Not using the utility 3000R mod. I use OBS, Tom. As for the timing of Washington release, no idea. A lot of people are thinking 5 p.m. Check time, which is GMT +1. Yeah, in order to enable DX11, you're going to click play from your Steam library for ATS, and then choose DX11 Experimental. And then you will be on DX11 until you actually launch the game and back into DX9. Also, a warning with DX11. Some mods are working on 1.35 DX9, but will not work on DX11. Just so you guys know. I'm hoping for the GTM emergency vehicles to get updated, since that is throwing trailers onto everything, putting double trailers into random events and things like that, even at the dealerships, and then getting near them, the trailers go flying and whatnot. So I'm hoping that gets updated with NetVendor and Sissel being SCS employees. I have no idea what's going to happen. Oh, Sissel's Mega Pack LeVar, I'm having absolutely no issues with. Did you get it from? Are you subscribed to it on the workshop, or did you get it from elsewhere? And are you sure the truck that you're running it for is updated for... That truck is updated. If not, that could be where your issues are. There are detours, Norwegian, but to be honest with you, they are... Even though the feature is nice, ATS's road network is not the greatest. So, I mean, I have them turned way down to where I'm barely going to see them. Yeah, if we had a more extensive road network, it would be a little bit better, but when you get forced to take a 300-mile detour, it's not very realistic. And did you get the add-on for the SCS trucks, LeVar? Because if you didn't, that's where your issue is. there's an add-on for Sissel's Mega Pack specifically for SCS trucks. So that should be in the workshop. You're going to want to give that a download too.
Navigation resumed.
And apparently, I'm not sure if it's going to be a release date DLC besides Washington, but we are getting a USA farming or like a forestry pack of equipment that we're going to be able to haul also. I just have the Sissel Mega Pack, LeVar. If you want to use the Sissel accessory mod with SCS trucks, there is another mod that you need to download from his store. Hey Martin, how's it going today? And what do you mean don't buy? So even though I don't need it, we're gonna duck off here and go to the truck corral. This Baker's truck stop here is very, very famous, kind of like the Iowa 80 of the West Coast.
Continue straight. Navigation resumed. Make a U-turn. Navigation resumed. Make a U-turn.
If you guys are wondering how the SCS 389 looks like that answer is very simple. I am using P379 JP's 3 accessory mod. Even though it says abandoned, it is going to continue to work at least until it breaks. I doubt if we are going to be getting windows that roll up and down with 136. And, crap. Came the wrong way. Guess we should have turned right. But yeah, I doubt we are very much going to get that for 136. They need to pretty much get the new sound engine that they're going to be using, get that implemented into the game, and then do quite a bit extensive testing. any mod that is going to have a 389. Viper isn't licensed by Peterbilt to build his 389, so what difference is it if you use John Ruta's?
Make a U-turn.
Hey Javi, how's it going today?
Use the right lane, then turn right. Turn right.
Well, I can't see much more being added this year besides Utah. I'm going to see 136 more of a maintenance update with maybe an own trailer or two, but it's not going to be anywhere near the size of 135. And how's it going today, Danny boy? We got underneath the hood a 3406E Caterpillar, 550 horsepower. Rear end on the torque is at 1850. Yeah, we're probably gonna get the Lone Star first, and then the Freightliner Cascadia second. Now, what cities are gonna have international dealerships? No idea, but it's pretty much. I've been saying this for a while, but the dealership that is in Reading is a Freightliner dealership. That has been pretty much confirmed. Well, 136 I can see as being just a maintenance update, which is going to be bug fixes, maybe some additions to Washington like they did with Oregon with the 140. I mean, I have no idea. That's just my speculation. But it's pretty much guaranteed 136 is not going to be a feature-rich update. It will be a compatibility update for Utah, as that is the second state we're getting this year.
Use the right lane, then take the exit on the right.
That's what I get for jumping out here into the hammer lane.
Navigation resumed.
Hey, War Machine, how's it going today? awesome like a possum.
Take the exit on the right. In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right.
I've been pretty much on 135 since they released the experimental beta. And I'm pretty much used to all the features, but for those who did not opt into the experimental or the public beta, this update is huge, and they are going to be going for quite a while with everything that's included. Nah, you're not too late, War Machine. I've only been going for about a half hour now. Trailer Pack USA LeVar, no, that is for trailers. There's a Sissel Mega Pack accessory specifically for SCS trucks, is what you need. Otherwise, you're going to get very few of the options from the Mega Pack on a default truck. Hey, David, how's it going today?
Turn right. Use the left lane, then turn left. Turn
Doing
left.
pretty good. Gonna be getting some rain later on, but otherwise, not bad at all. Yeah, my headquarters on this game, on this profile at least, is in Portland, so we'll be all set and ready to go to Washington tomorrow.
Use the right lane.
Yes, it is,
Turn
O'Shane.
right. Turn right.
No, I have not, David. Yeah, with the wipers only being one speed, that sounds like a mod truck that needs to be updated.
In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left. In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left.
Caterpillar 3406E underneath the hood, 550 horsepower.
You have arrived.
This is part of, I'm running the Creechbomb engine mod. This engine is in there, so yeah, it is a mod engine. Oh, I forgot I raised that back axle, so this trailer turns a whole lot quicker than what I'm used to. Probably not, Danny. There's enough of that already out there. Alright, looks like we're going to be taking a longer trip this time. Looks like all we got here are empty containers. Let's go ahead and go down to San Rafael. When's that due? 8:57 a.m. Tuesday morning? Works good for me.
Turn right. In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left.
Well, I got my engine mod, the brake sounds I'm also running. Let's see, what else? A accessory mod for the SCS 389. The trailer is a mod. We've got Smarty's wheel pack going on. All Viper's Peterbilt Modified is updated for 135. All of GTM's trucks are updated. Let's see, what else? Jazzy Cat is working on getting his stuff updated. And this is a detour here. I ran into this earlier. I was messing around. And literally, this is just going to route you in a circle. And we are actually going around this detour because it's a royal pain in the butt to go back 200 miles. The Sound Fixes mod that I'm running is also updated fully for 1.35. The best course of action right now, if you are not sure what mods are working and what is not, just don't go deactivating mods from your profile. That is how you corrupt your save. You start a new profile, do a couple of loads without any mods added in, get a little bit of money. Then start adding your mods in 1 or 2 at a time and testing. If the game does not crash, It doesn't mean that the mod is safe, but it means that it's only working. Although you're going to want to be testing combinations of what's going on also. So 1 or 2 at a time. If it doesn't crash, add another 1 or 2. Keep going through your entire mod list until you find culprit mods that do not work. And that way you will then know what mods to deactivate from your other profile. Nathaniel, what's up today? There is War Machine. Creechbomb has engine mods on the SCS forums, specifically for the Volvo trucks. No, my PC came with Windows 10. Did you create a disk? Did you create a reinstall disk or a USB thumb drive for that, Martin? Because if you didn't, you're gonna want to do that before you do anything else. Otherwise, you will be screwed. Or you can go to, just search for Windows 10 USB media creation, and that will give you a step-by-step on how to create a thumb drive to actually reinstall Windows, and then you would use whatever you use to register your computer with, that email address and password, or your Microsoft account. Once you do that, you can easily certify that Windows is genuine. Yeah, I'm already updated for 1903. I'm having no issues with it whatsoever. Yeah, my Windows is still activated.
Use the right lane, then turn right. Turn right.
I have not War Machine because I'm not in the beta for Steam or anything like that, so I would have no idea.
Continue straight.
And Martin, it's not hard to reinstall Windows. Just search for some videos on YouTube. I have not, because it's not updated for 1.35. Hey Matt, how's it going today?
Use the left lane, then turn left. Turn left.
Oh, so am I. Hopefully, even I'm gonna be working until 1 o'clock, and then hopefully it's gonna be out by then, so I can mess around with it a little bit before I start streaming. And this is your first time watching a stream with 135. This is one of the new random events that were added. And for me, this is actually the worst time to be driving, is the middle of the night when it is raining. The glare that you get off your windshield is not the greatest. Well, actually, the glare is quite bad, which makes your vision not the greatest. Hell, if I could freaking talk, but yet that seems to be happening more and more the older I get. If you guys are enjoying today's live stream so far, make sure you leave a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and slap that red subscribe button there on YouTube. Enable notifications by clicking on the gray bell. Your support is greatly appreciated to help the channel grow. No, it is not Sparkle. That is a movie made up. Yeah, we're up to 860 something, so we need about 100, I'm gonna say 135 or so to go still. And don't forget, I am giving away a copy of the Washington DLC tomorrow after I am done streaming. You want a chance to win? Just check out Nightbot's link there. That will take you to a video I uploaded along with the link for the contest giveaway. Watch videos on YouTube on how to create a Microsoft Windows USB media creation tool, Martin. That is one thing that you're going to want to do. Once you get that, it's pretty much very simple to reinstall Windows. Otherwise, reach out to tech support for your computer manufacturer. They should be able to walk you through the steps.
In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left.
Yeah, that timer is only an approximation job. It's not the real thing. And if they really wanted to, they could release it right now and just spring it on everybody, but I doubt that's going to happen. Reinstall drivers and firmware, AJ, otherwise I have no idea. And I cannot be tech support for you guys. You got to learn how to do some things on your own. I'm not saying that to be mean, but I'm not there at your computer. I can't see what is going on. So some self-troubleshooting is a requirement here. Now see, man, I would never use a laptop for gaming. I would use a desktop only. Because they haven't been made yet, War Machine. And they're not going to be made until at least, Pablo mentioned about wanting them to get them in the game, but they want more trucks in the game before they do that. Yeah, don't worry, they're coming, just gotta be patient.
In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left.
really, has it been raining long enough? Well, it does depend on how much room you have, too, to wherever you're going to be having your computer set up at. No idea, War Machine. I don't use the Field of Vision mod, never have and probably never will. I wouldn't see why not, though. Not much has changed, at least on the interior of the trucks. I have no idea then. No clue whatsoever. I don't use any FOV mods. And just try it out and see if it works. If not, then you've got a pretty good idea then that it doesn't. Because I drove these trucks in the real world, and how I normally sit in these is what they are actually like in the real world. Yeah, especially the 389 and the W9, the vision is not the greatest out of these trucks, because you're talking pretty much old school that these trucks are. The 579, the VNL, and the T680, yeah, those have much better field of vision compared to
In
this
200
thing.
meters, turn left.
Always Javi. Snowman, welcome to the stream. This is part of Creechbomb's engine mod 2.7. It's the Cat 3406E at 550 horsepower. Yeah, it would if I would. I know Bart has a cattle hauler, but I am not buying any more of his mods. Well, there's a similar engine pack on the SCS forums that you can get. It's the Real Engines and Sounds mod. It will have a picture of a gray engine on it, and this exact same sound is in there. Otherwise, you can grab Creechbomb's mod from the SCS forums. The only one that I'm using right now is the Joe Modding. It's a maximizer that I have behind me. It's a 48 by 102. This one I cannot remember where I got it at, War Machine. And we just crashed. That happened quite a few times on DX11 at least. Oh, something is updating. What? I think that might be why. Let's take a look here. That's workshop content. What is updating though? Oh, that's why. It was actually a mod that I was using that decided to update as I was playing the game. Yeah, that was a little bit unexpected. Yes, it is, Junior. Yes, I am still using John Doe 6 Fake DX11. Wow, that put us the whole way back here. Amazing. You have to remember that DX11 right now is experimental. The game is running on it, but they don't have all of the kinks worked out of it yet either. So, I mean, it is what it is.
Use the right lane, then take the exit on the right. Take the exit on the right.
And what I was doing was making a quick save there in case I happen to crash again. That way I don't need to drive everything all over. Nope, and we just crashed again. 1 second here, guys. I gotta find out what the hell is causing this crash. Unknown variant name, model on model, model vehicle construction, Bobcat hookup. I wonder if that is a problem with the game. Oh, it's the default SCS 389. I just have an accessory mod on it. Yeah, so that seems like that is a SCS that is causing the game crash from what it sounds like. Oh, apparently that didn't save. Or where is it? Right there. Oh, and it put us all the way back here again. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna drop this load. We're going to dismiss this. Alright, and we're closest here to Reno, so let's go to our garage here in Reno. It was a model from the game that's actually doing it. It's not from a mod that I can tell.
Navigation resumed.
I said quick travel to Reno, not back up to Portland. Hello. There we go. Gotta love when the game does this. Alright, nothing there I want to haul. That's pretty much taking us back up the exact same way. No thank you. I believe it's still available on the SCS forums. I don't know what caused that crash. Nothing that I am running has the word, has Bobcat in it anywhere, so that one's kind of confusing to me.
Turn left.
All right, and let's see, is that the exact same error that I'm getting? Yeah, it looks like something else is going on here with the game. Well, any goddamn trailers that I have, guess what? They are getting deactivated. I'm not gonna be going through this BS. I'm just gonna make sure it's nothing that I'm doing here. No, it's not DX11. What I'm doing here is I'm just gonna go back to a regular plain old default base trailer and see what happens. Yeah, some trailers are being a pain in the butt, that's for sure, and I'm just wondering if that's what I just ran into. Crashing Martin. Now that I have all of my trailers deactivated, I'm just curious if I'm still gonna crash.
Turn right. Turn left.
Now, as you guys can see, I am not immune to crashing. Everybody who runs mods does it. Hey, big dog, how's it going there? hell am I on? Not even close to hitting anything, but yet it won't let me move. Okay. Hey Steve, how's it going today? Oh, 135 is out officially. I guess you're gonna tell me anyway, Dakota, what's going on.
Turn right. In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left.
Did you get, like Oregon to go with that, or do you not have Oregon yet?
Turn right.
Unless you are set to a compatibility mode, Steve, it will. You might show update queued, and in order to force the download, just right-clicking on ATS, click Manage Downloads, and then you can go to your download manager and force it to download. Alright, and what you're going to need to do, Dakota, with 135 is, since you don't have Oregon, you will need to buy a couple of garages in the base map. I believe that number is 3. And then you will have the option to purchase garages online. And you're going to want to do that to get your garage up in Washington. Or enable the dev console and do like go to Seattle or something like that to get yourself up there. Any job that you get in Washington will deliver in Washington. You won't be able to leave the state for another delivery. You need a minimum of 2 hours of gameplay to even get into Truckers MP. There's lots of videos already here on YouTube on how to get that installed. And right now, with 135, you need to actually downgrade the game in order to get onto Truckers MP. Yes, it is, Steve. $11.99 USD. All map expansions are going to be $11.99 USD. That they're not going to change even for Texas. You should have Nevada too, Dakota. New Mexico is nice. Really, and to make the game even better, you really should have Oregon, but that can always be purchased later on. Yeah, guys, so I think it was the one of the trailers I had activated that was causing me to crash. Boo. And we're running along a detour, and guess what? There's really no easy way around it. As a matter of fact, there is. Let's go ahead, reset navigation. We'll jump off here. We'll go there. There we go. We're around the detour.
Use the right lane, then take the exit on the right.
No, you cannot, Steve. Once it is released, you will be able to buy it.
Turn left.
Washington is not going to be free, Dakota. It's going to be $11.99. Alright, here's what you can do, Dakota. There's a video I uploaded yesterday. I'm doing a giveaway of Washington. There is going to be a Gleam.io link in that video description. I don't have... all you're going to need to do is need either your email address or your YouTube login to enter. And then once you do that, you will click on the blue button to visit my channel. And then you are entered into the contest to possibly win Washington tomorrow. Entries are closing at 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time.
In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right.
I'm able to use some of them, not all of them, Steve.
Continue straight.
Yeah, if you get a confirmation email from Gleam, then yes, you are entered. If you did not get that email, then you are not entered. Francisco, what is up? We are in the stock SES 389. I am running an accessory mod with it though, so it does look a little bit different. We've got a load of potassium on the back.
In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left.
If you're reset to your garage, Steve, you will be updated more than likely. Next time you launch your game, if you look in the upper left-hand corner, it will give you a game version. If it's 1.35.1.1, you are updated.
Continue straight.
Yeah, 135 gave us an ownable skeleton container or a container trailer. Yeah, it is, Dakota. It's a mod on the Steam Workshop. I don't have the name of it right offhand, Dakota. If you search for Google Voice or Google Navigation, there are ones that will be for the dashboard. That is not that mod. There's actually two of them that I know of. Once I get to my mod manager, the picture that you'll see is the same one that will be on the mod, but let's go ahead and get this load delivered first. .389 accessory mod from Pete379JP, Bobby. Just, I'm gonna forewarn you now, the mod is abandoned. Once it stops working, it's not gonna be updated. Hey Beagle, how's it going today? 135 is officially released. Awesome like a possum. Oh, the state's already complete, LeVar. They're probably just maybe doing a little bit of polishing up work tomorrow on it, and then it's going to be released. what time they're actually going to release it, I have no idea. Oh yeah, Utah, that's been being worked on for since pretty much Oregon released last year.
Use the left lane, then turn left. Turn left.
Yeah, that has been the fix is actually in the thread on the SDS forums, David. So I've actually already applied the fix. It's very easy to do. Hey, Zachy, long time no see.
In 200 meters, turn left.
Once you do, Dakota, once 135 is enabled fully, you'll go into options and then audio, and right here is where you enable voice nav. If you leave that unchecked, you're not going to have it. Go ahead, put a check in there, and then for the one that I'm using is Google Maps, so leave that set, and then boom, you're all set and ready to go for voice nav. Roger that.
Turn left.
And for the voice nav, Dakota, there is going to be a volume slider up at the top of that window for that specific volume. Daniel, how's it going? Yeah, that's just something to give back to the community, Zach.
Turn right. Then continue straight. Continue straight.
Yeah, the one mod I am really hoping, and well, I'm not hoping, it actually is being updated, is the Real Company Logo 3D mod that P16 is working on. His US expansion, he released 2.6 today, so that is fully updated for 1.35. now I am just waiting on Real Company, that Real Company mod. He is redoing all of the gas stations in the mod itself. So we're going to be getting some very good realistic lubs, then also some Texacos, BPs, things like that. So definitely a great looking mod that we're going to be getting.
In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right.
You know, the best part of these bumps is those tandems, those wheels they now move separately of each other. Before it was just one time, now they're all independent, which is
In 200
amazing.
meters, turn right. Turn right. You have arrived.
And where do they want it? Back over there on the blind side? No, thank you. Blind sides in this game are a royal PETA, so yeah, we're not gonna do it. Yeah, once you subscribe to a mod on the Workshop Dakota, it will download. And what do we got here? And let's go ahead and no, let's check external here, because I don't want to go down into Nevada. Well, apparently we're gonna have to, because there ain't diddly squat here unless I go to the regular market here. Yeah, we'll go down to Medford. Alright, now that I got that saved, what I'm going to do is, you guys were wondering what Google Maps navigation mod that I'm using. Let's go ahead and find out. Yeah, the one that I'm using is by Luke Fosse. Google Maps with voice navigation, multilingual, is the name that you will see on the SCS forums, the Steam Workshop. You then go to that page, click the green subscribe button, it will download. Once it's downloaded, you will come into the game, and what you'll do is you'll click on whatever profile, mod manager, you'll see this in the list, and just double click it to activate it. Boom, you're done. Alright, so I'm not going to go out. So you'll select your profile, go into mod manager, you'll find the mod that you downloaded, double click it, confirm changes, and then continue game, and you will be set and ready to go. And then, since you're doing this the first time through Dakota, you'll load up your game, and then you're going to go right into here. You go into options, audio, your voice navigation is already going to be all the way up, but you'll put a check in enable voice navigation, and then your drop down list here, you will enable Google Maps US for English, and then click the X up in the corner. Boom, that's your voice navigation is now set to Google. Gears, how's it going, man?
In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left. In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left.
You need a computer and a Steam account, Kevin. You don't need a steering wheel. If you have an Xbox One controller, you can use that. You'll just need to set it up in game. You can even use a keyboard and mouse. And that was very weird, though, that Bushnell Farms really didn't have any load staying in Oregon. Okay, no big deal, though. And what do you know, we are going to get stopped by a train. Hey, that's how I started out driving, was on a keyboard. I did that for the first 2 weeks. Yeah, I played the original 18 Wheels of Steel on a keyboard, and literally, I mean, it may not sound like fun, but it is.
Continue straight, then turn left.
You're welcome,
Turn
Dakota.
left. You know the funny part, I believe I even still have the original disc for 18 Wheels of Steel laying around my home here somewhere.
Continue straight.
Well, that depends on the specs of the laptop and how old it is. Most laptops, in my experience, unless they are specifically have a dedicated graphics card inside, the graphics of the game they're not able to be run the best.
Use the right lane, then take the exit on the right. Take the exit on the right.
And if you wanted to do this, Kevin, create a Steam account if you already don't have one, and then either check out the demo, which is a timed limit for California, or you can do the free-to-play Arizona, which you can basically run around Arizona as much as you want to see how your computer will work with the game. You know, the funny part, I was still driving when the original 18 Wheels of Steel came out. And guess who could not back one of these trucks into a dock in that game? Yep, you're right, yours truly.
Use the right lane, then turn right. Turn right. In 200 meters, turn right.
See ya, big dog? Yes, if you were not paying attention, you were literally slamming into other cars. Yeah, I've got less than 70 hours in ETS2, over 2100 here in ATS. Alright, I'm gonna do my get out and look here. Actually, matter of fact, we're just gonna back up from this way. Yeah, somebody's addicted. Yeah, you're just like me, Zach.
Turn right. Use the right lane, then turn right. Turn right. Use the left lane, then turn left. Turn left.
I have not.
Use the right lane.
I'm sure they're going to get the phrases right from the way a GPS actually works. They've got a lot of feedback from when this was released. This is only a first time release, so they've never done anything like this before. But I'm sure they don't want to copy actual GPSs either. One thing I still have not seen in this game are deer running across the road. Apparently that is a random event. It's got to be very rare because I haven't seen it. F3, Dakota. So if you bring it up and it's got a border on it like so, and it's not so transparent, hit F3 once, it will make it transparent, well, mostly, to like so, and then you hit it one more time and then it disappears. It's the F3 all the way at the top, not the letter F3. So it's going to be the function key all the way at the top of your keyboard.
Continue straight.
You're not holding down the function key with that, are you? Now, because I can change up and down volume on mine with F2 and F3, but that's only if I hold the function key.
Continue straight.
Do what Zach's custom sewing said there. Go to option, keys, and buttons, and then change. You'll scroll. It's near the bottom, and it will be right here. So options, keys, buttons. You're gonna go all the way down here to other. No, it's not right here. HUD controls, root advisor modes F3. Just click on it and then change it to something else. That's a good one, Zachy. me the bypass or I shoot you. Nah, I wouldn't do that. But damn it, we gotta pull in into the chicken coop and get our tire pressure checked.
Navigation resumed.
That is the horn for the Super Roar when you have Drive Safely Sound Fixes Pack downloaded. Well, Jenny Craig said my wagon is alright.
Continue straight. Use the right lane, then take the exit on the right. Take the exit on the right.
Yeah, I'm sure once SES starts adding in more phrases to navigation, that these mods for GPS are going to get even better. Hey, Matt, how's it going today? Great. Yeah, I cannot talk. I'm doing good. How about you?
Continue straight.
Hey, Miles, what's up today? Washington will be released tomorrow. Unless something really screws up, that is, of course. I mean, that's just a tentative date that they set. if there's something that happens to where they're not going to be able to release it, I'm sure we're going to get notified. Yeah, pretty much. If I remember the laws regarding that of needing escorts and that oversized, you're not allowed to pull those at nighttime.
Continue straight.
Hey driver, you want to race? Nah, she's not going to. We'll kick her butt anyway.
You have arrived.
Now, why that wanted to make us go up and turn around and come back, I have no idea. Oh, we ran into this stupid bug again. Sometime during the day, Steve, I have no idea. A lot of people are guessing at 5 p.m. check time. So if we, based on where I am located at here on the East Coast, 5 p.m. Czechoslovakia time is going to be 7 hours in front. So that puts it about 10 o'clock in the morning. But if I remember with Oregon, it didn't release until like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Yes, 135 is going to be required to run Washington. Let's see, anything going up to like Astoria or Portland? Nope. Okay. Let's see. We're gonna home accessories. That's a whole lot easier to get into than that tidbit. Comes with 3 new trailers. You got the skeleton or container trailer, then you're also gonna get B doubles, and then the chip van you're also gonna get.
Use the left lane, then turn left. Navigation resume. Navigation resume.
Richard, you can, but I'm gonna be honest with you. If you have trucks that are not updated for 1.35, and then trailers that are also not updated, since we did get metallic paint schemes, it is best to sell those trucks off and deactivate the mods. Now, some of the trucks that I know that are updated for 1.35, Viper's Peterbilt Modified was updated the other day. All of the GTM trucks are updated. If you've downloaded the Gellerman VNL edit of Frank Peru's model from the SCS forums, or if you're still running like version 2.19, I believe, or 2.18, that is not updated, you can hop to the SCS forums and download that update. Creechbomb's engine mod is working. Real company mods, those are going to be hit or miss. I've had some of them work on DX11, and I've had others that would not work at all. So the big thing, if you have paint schemes and things like that, those should not have any issues. What the hell are you doing, truck? Some trucks, though, however, even if they're not updated for 1.35, they will still work on 1.35, but only under DX9, not DX11.
In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right. In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right. Then, turn left. Turn left. You have arrived.
Let's see, where do we get our wagon loaded at? Yes, the console does work the same. Oh, say, no, it's really pouring. Lovely. We just cannot get away from the rain. I have not ran across that at all, Richard. Where is that happening at?
Make a U-turn. Turn right.
Ah, that's sweet, Matt.
In 200 meters, turn left.
And what we're doing here, we're almost down to a quarter tank of go-go juice. Since we're going to be going right by the garage, we're going to go ahead and duck in there and top off our tanks.
Turn right.
Yeah, what city is that happening in? Because I haven't encountered that yet. I kind of wish it was the middle of the day. I can't even see the truck here at the garage during the middle of the night. What do you mean at RUS? What do you mean by that? I'm not following.
In 200 meters, turn right.
Yeah, I'm using the Google Maps mod,
Turn
navigation mod, yes. Well, I could War Machine, but then that also makes the time change for the load. So say if I sat there and I changed it to, say, 7 a.m., and it's 3 o'clock now, that's 4 hours of
Continue
in-game
straight.
time that I just lost. Oh, I hear you, Matt. If you get the Special Transport DLC, I'll show you some of the loads here. But yeah, probably the widest ones here are this, like the air conditioning complex, huge construction, even the haul truck hull, which is the bucket part, huge. But the heaviest load is, I'm not even sure if it's in here, right here. The haul truck chassis, 187,000 pounds. That is a beast to pull. But yeah, it's a lot of them. You got some over width, and then you got others that are just over length. Like the turnkey house construction, why that needs an escort, I have no idea. gotta love when the AI just pulls out in front of you. Literally screws every little shred of momentum that you had. Grizzlyman98, thank you so much for the follow on Mixer. I do appreciate it. Yeah, we're not going to go too hog wild here. We get up here on the other side of Canyonville and where the Seven Feathers Resort and Casino is. There's a chicken coop right on the other side. If you love old school trucks, Matt, one of them I'm going to recommend is the Freightliner FLB as in Bravo from Harvan, and it is on the Steam Workshop. Awesome cab over. Jump out in the hammer lane, but there is a chicken coop coming up. I cannot remember how far it is up here, but I know it's not that far beyond that exit. Ah, screw it. I'm not going to sit and do 50 miles an hour behind these guys. Yeah, right around the next corner is where we get into it at. And of course we got to get pulled in. are in a little bit of a cluster here. And the bad part is that bus that's right in front of me with the blue and orange never really goes the speed limit. That box truck that was in the left lane who just moved to the granny, thank goodness he did, because they never run the speed limit either. How come every time I look at another truck and I always see a female driver, never a guy? Ah, that one was a guy. Okay. I thought maybe my game was going crazy since I selected a male driver, that all I would see would be females. You know, maybe the underlying issue of everyone in the game is a LL, and I am not going to say what that means. Or the safe way to say it would be professional company. Hey Cameron, how's it going today? Pretty much, Thomas, that is correct. Now if there's any kids watching, they're gonna go, Mom, Dad, what's a lot lizard? And they're gonna go, oy vey, trying to explain that one to a kid. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. Doing awesome like a possum.
Use the right lane, then take the exit on the right. Take the exit on the right.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to explain it, cause not that I care what they do. It's try to explain that without something. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that, guys. Whoops, I guess I just got a red light violation. Did you guys notice on 1.35 that there is more pink trucks now than there has ever been in the game?
Continue straight.
And the last time you saw me, Zach, was the last time that I was in multiplayer, and literally that was the first time I played multiplayer in more than a month. When I went to Vegas at the beginning of May, that was actually a nice little break away from the game. And even though I was totally lost on what was going on once I got back, it pretty much was a needed break, we'll put it that way.
In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right.
Whoops. I guess you just slammed into a car. I so did not mean to do that. Sorry, you just got a Peterbilt tattoo, that's all.
Use the left lane.
It happens every now and then.
You have arrived.
You know, I have not seen Iron Man in forever. Yeah, Bobby was here earlier. I haven't seen him in for quite a while. Coda, come on. Ah, darn, still can't bump the dock here. For now, guys, I am going to get on out of here. I do want to thank you for watching the Night Before Washington. Remember, I am giving away a copy of the Washington DLC. Nightbot just threw that link in there for the video. Go ahead and give that a watch, and then click on the gleam.io link if you want a chance to win. Use one entry only. That's going to either sign up through email address or your YouTube login. Now, I do not see any of that information, just so you know, guys. And always make sure that your email address that you use is valid, as that is going to be the main form of communication if you do win the DLC. If you did enjoy today's stream, always leave a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button. Keep that shiny side up, and we'll catch you on the flip-flop. Have a great Monday night.